Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing? You're watching the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. All right, I'm gonna go over some LeBron James highlights and also other sports stuff. All right, so y'all stay tuned.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Back at it again. And in this video, we're gonna highlight LeBron James' best dunks of the 2020 season, NBA season. Let's start it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank you for joining me again on the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel, one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube. Thanks to y'all. That's right, man. On this video, we're gonna highlight LeBron James' best dunks of 2020. That's right, 2020. He's been in the league for 20 years, so we can't highlight all the dunks in this video for all those years. But we're gonna highlight LeBron James' best dunks of 2020, and you be the judge. Let me know which one do you like the most or the least. Okay, remember he's 6'9", he's around 6'8", 6'9", about 250, 255 pounds of solid muscle. The point is, he's a specimen. Before we begin, please smash that subscribe button and press that like button. Okay, YouTube likes it and I like it. We all like it. Press the like button, please. Now, without further ado, let's get started on the LeBron James best dunks of 2020. And you be the judge. I haven't seen this video yet, so this is my live reaction with y'all. This is in real time, so I'm gonna be amazed also. Let's go. Okay, so you see him getting ready. You see him getting ready. He's getting hyped up. He's getting ready. He's getting ready. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Now, one thing LeBron James never did, he never entered the slam dunk contest. Everybody wanted him to enter the dunk contest, and he never did. Mainly because LeBron James wasn't a finesse dunker like Jordan was, or anything, or Vince Carter or anything. He's more of a power dunker. Power dunker. Yeah, he could do all those tricks and blah blah blah, but he's more of a power. Look at me, I'm a dunk type of stuff. All right. Let's see these highlights real quick and let's judge them. Okay. Fast break, fast break. Ooh, that was that was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. You have to admit that was kind of nasty. That was kind of nasty. Okay, okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. And that was a good one too. Okay, okay. How was that one? That was, you know, because it was an alley oop of the backboard. It's supposed to be more fancier, more fancy looking. It was a normal dunk. It was an awesome pass, but a normal dunk. Let's see. Watch the replay. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It was a nice alley oop off the backboard, but it wasn't like a fantastic dunk. Or maybe I'm tripping. Let me know what you think in the comments. That was a nice one. Oh man, throwing bodies everywhere. That was a nice one. Get out the way, get out the way. Look at that. Everyone's amazed. Yeah, everyone's amazed, boy. You know, it's always amazes me how NBA players who've seen and plays against the best guys in the world still get amazed by certain players when they do stuff. When Steph Curry goes for 50, when Jordan went for 60, when when LeBron James does crazy dunks. I mean, it's amazing me how NBA players show respect to other NBA players. Even they go, wow. Let's continue. That was a nice one. That was a nice dunk. That was a nice dunk. Let's see this one. Get out the way. Boom. Two hands too. Just so you know, it is harder to dunk with two hands. It's easier to dunk with one hand because with one hand you could technically reach further. Technically, you could stretch more. But with two hands, it's harder to dunk with two hands. Boom! That was nice. That was nice. Caruso. That was a nice dunk right there. I'm not gonna lie. Watch Caruso throw that alley oop. Ah, that was a nice one. That was a nice one. That was okay. This one was okay. Oh, okay. Okay, behind the back. That's a nice view. You know, you have to admit, love him or hate him, LeBron James is a freak of nature, athletically, right? You have to admit, love him or hate him, and if you think he's the GOAT or not. One thing you have to admit, though, he's just definitely a specimen. 6'8", 6'9", solid 255 pounds of muscle, and moves quick back in his heydays. He's 38 these days. He's 38 years old right now, so he's not moving as fast as his younger days. But hey, that's life. But man, he still got it. All right, let's continue. Ah, that's a nice. Just throw it in the air. Just throw it up in the air, boy. Get out the way. Ah, now that was nasty. That was nasty. That's his best dunk so far in this video. Let me know if you think so also. But that was nasty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Just get out the way, man. Watch the replay. Get out the way. Yeah, that was nasty. Here we go again. Over a big guy too. Over a 7-footer. Come on now. Somebody close the lane or something. Stop the dribble. Just let him walk in there like that. And dunk on. Oh, too late, Flair. Oh, man, that's too late. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, nice, nice. Now, that's a nice done. Now, for those of y'all who remember, a couple of days ago during the Denver series, he tried doing that same dunk on a fast break, and let's just say he kind of fumbled and tumbled the ball. Okay, I did a video about it actually also, so check it out when you get a chance. But yeah, he actually tried doing the same dunk last week during the playoffs, Western Conference Finals against the Nuggets. But let's just say he had an epic fail. It is what it is. Let's continue. How about this dunk? That's pretty good also. How about this dunk? Uh, I mean, like I said, I think the reason LeBron James never entered the dunk contest is because he's not. His dunks are more power. Look at me, I'm a powerful guy. Yes, we saw that nice little reverse dunk he can do. He can do that stuff too, but I don't see him being creative enough to come up with clever dunks. He just power. It's nice spin move. Oh, left hand. Left hand. Spin move. Left hand. FYI, just so you know, LeBron James is actually a natural left-hander. He's ambidextrous, but he actually writes with his left, which is amazing because he shoots with his right hand, but he's actually a left-handed dominant guy. That is amazing. That is just that was amazing. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, that's a see again. Power, power dunk. Watch it. Shake and bake, shake and bake. Oh, just get out the way. Oh boy, he got out the way. Who was that? Chris Paul. Just throw it in the air. Hey, how come I don't see any Miami Heat highlights waiting? Oh no, I'm, I'm so stupid. I'm asking why I haven't seen any Miami Heat waiting LeBron highlights, but this video is titled "Best LeBron Dunks of 2020." Duh, Fitz. Just throw it in the air. Just throw it in the air. Boom. Oh, caught another body. Oh, that's a nice. Just he threw it far too. He still caught it. Watch. Look how far he threw it. He caught it. Oh man. Oh boy, that is crazy. Watch. Specimen, boy. Off the whoa. Did y'all see that? Off the out of bounds play. He threw the alley-oop out of bounds. Watch the replay. Out of bounds. Oh my gosh. LeBron James is definitely, look at this. Look at this perfect pass. Or I don't know. Man, how high he was. Look at this one. Are you serious? Boom. Get out of the way. Nice pick too, by the way. Nice screen. Back door, man. Come on, back door. You got to keep up. What's that, Rudy? Okay, boom, boom. Oh, nice. Just throw it in it. Just throw it up, right? Just throw it up. Good find, too. Reverse alley-oop dunk. Good find. Fake it. Oh, boy. Oh, that was a nice smooth one, too. That was a nice smooth dunk. You saw that? You know, all right. He looking at him like, what? Oh, he tried to jump. Oh, too late, buddy. Too late. Man, coast to coast. Stop the dribble, people. Look. Here's some pointers. If you don't want to get dunked on by a guy coming full, court to court, make him pick up the dribble. Stop the dribble. Just a little pointer. Just a little advice. What's the defense? Defense is optional, I guess, in this game. Defense is, I guess, is optional. Oh boy, this is what he does. Again, see, it was a normal dunk. It wasn't no fancy dunk. That one. Oh man, he hooked him a little bit, but still, nice dunk. Watch the hook. Left. See? Actually, it wasn't. It wasn't a hook. That was a good move. And that's the end of the video. So, what you think? It was pretty cool, right? It was pretty cool, man. We tend to forget how good LeBron is. It's athletic specimen. LeBron gets a lot of slack, and and sometimes for good reason, sometimes for not good reason. I do think he used to flop a lot. Still does it here and there, but overall, you can't knock the guy of how good he was. Right out of high school, he came to the NBA right out of high school, and I think his very first game, he scored like 20 points. I think his very first game in the NBA, he was probably the best player on the court. I got to see who was on the court with him, but still, and LeBron James definitely lived up to the hype coming out of high school. Not too many guys can have that type of cachet, type of royalty, basketball royalty. Michael Jordan. So LeBron James definitely held up his part of the bargain. He definitely whatever he definitely lived up to the hype and more. LeBron James definitely lived up to the hype and more, in my opinion. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to show y'all some of LeBron James' best dunk of 2020. Hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think. And like I told you before, smash that like button because I like it, you like it, YouTube likes it, everyone likes it. Okay, and catch me again soon because I'm gonna keep going live as much as possible because it's fun, and I'm gonna do some more reaction videos for y'all. Okay, I just want to say I love all y'all. Thank you for watching the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. My name is Fitz, your host, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. All right. Hi. My name is Fitz. And Hi, my name is Fitz, and you're watching the Professional Sports Enterprise YouTube channel. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank you for joining me on another cool show, another cool video. Tonight's video is awesome because, first of all, I just want to say I hope everyone's doing well. And please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Why? Because YouTube likes it. I like it. We all like it. All right. So I got a good video for y'all today, boy. So you know how LeBron James, he's a great basketball player. He's 6'8", 6'9", around 260. You know, a great basketball player. But we have to admit, there's times where he's been, how should I say, he flops. He tends to put on an acting show sometimes when when he thinks he gets fouled. I'm gonna show you a video where LeBron James acts like a baby because the referee missed a foul call on him. He got fouled. He did get fouled, but watch how he throws a tantrum like a little baby. All right, and it wasn't towards. And this shot was towards the end of the game. So if the ref had called the foul, maybe they probably would have won. But I'm gonna react to this video, okay? Because I think this video is kind of funny and interesting at the same time. You know, LeBron James sometimes does act like a big baby. And when I say big baby, he's a big baby because he's big. Right? So let's bring the video up here and let's break this down. So I think this happened this season. It was a tie score with 4.1 seconds to go, and LeBron has the ball. And let's see what happens. All right.
Tied up with 4.1 seconds left. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings. The plan, get LeBron the ball. He's pretty good. They form a wall, bounce it in. LeBron's got it, drives to the hoop. He's going up, and Tatum comes down and just...
Now, he definitely gets fouled. I'm not gonna lie. He got hacked. The referee should have called that a foul. I'm not even gonna front. That was definitely a foul. But the referee missed the call for whatever reason. And watch LeBron's reaction to this missed foul call.
Smacks his arm, which leads to him missing the basket, which leads to him getting upset because the refs didn't call a foul. He's like, I can't even feel my arm. Oh my God. You're not going to call that? Oh, slaps the ground, gets up, kind of hobbles, throws a punch in the air, slams again.
Now, do you think LeBron, okay, he did get fouled. No doubt about that. Do you think he's kind of overreacting though? Do you think it's like too much with the acting right there? He's going up and down like let's watch this again. Let's watch it again. He gets fouled, and look at his reaction.
Which leads to him missing the basket.
He gets fouled.
Which leads to him getting upset.
Watch it.
Because the refs didn't call a foul. He's like, I can't even feel my arm. Oh my God. You're not going to call that? Oh. Slaps the ground, gets up, kind of hobbles, throws a punch in the air, slams again. Oh my God. What? He pulled my arm so hard I fell to the now he tries to collect himself. He's like, give me the strength. His teammates are just standing around him like, are you okay, man? Now he's in prayer. And his teammates, how many times do you think he gets patted here or touched in general? From here until he walks to the bench, put your guesses in. How many times do you think he gets touched?
That's a good question. So, how many times do you think he gets touched by his teammates? Because obviously he's putting on a show here. He's like a Oscar award-winning performance he's doing right now. You know, yes, he got fouled, and I get it. The game is tied. The referee should have called the foul because he did get fouled. So I understand his anger, his his emotion. But because he's been known to quote unquote act in the past, by acting I mean flopping, you know, this is a good example of how the boy who cried wolf. Again, he did get fouled. Anyway, how many times do you think that his teammates touched him and told him everything's gonna be okay? Let's see. Take a guess also. Let's see.
Let's count it. So he's down 1 pat, 2 pats, 3 pats, 4 pats, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 up there, 12 down there, 13, 14, 15 to round it out. 15 right away by the first 3 guys. LeBron's like, you guys done? No. 16, still not done. One more little touch for me. 17. He said, okay. You guys good? Coach comes by, says, no, I want some. 18, 19. He says, coach, I'm trying to get up. Please stop patting me. It's okay. 20, 21. It's okay. He's like, no, I mean, please stop. 22, 23, 24.
So far, that's 24 times he's been patted. Because, you know, this is very dramatic for him.
Ooh. Okay, get up now. 25. I'm done touching. You can get up. Little neck squeeze, and LeBron's like, okay, done. Nope. 26, 27, and see you later. 28 on the back, 29 on the back, 30 with the high five, 31 with the butt, 32 with the high five, 33 with the butt, 33 different times he got touched on his way, and he's gonna rip his jersey. Oh no, he can't do it. He's just gonna scream into it. He's so upset. He got fouled. And his teammates are like, it's okay, man. Sometimes we get fouled and they don't call it. You know, sometimes we got dangerous too sometimes. And Beverly went and grabbed.
Oh, and this guy, oh my gosh, Beverly, well, Pat Beverly, you gotta love him, boy. You gotta love him. He literally goes and grabs the camera to show the referee. As funny as it seems, you can't do that, bro. You just can't do that. You just can't. I mean, oh my gosh. Let's see.
Grabbed a video camera from the sideline and go, foul! And the ref's like, rude. Incredibly rude. Technical. Beverly's like, whatever. He's like, but did you even see it? Foul. Foul. Yeah. And this is the videographer whose camera he grabbed, because you can see her in the background with the other videographer, and he's kind of laughing like, oh, I'm going to get this. This is going to be funny. And she's like, I don't know about this. I'm a little nervous about it. And then he gets the technical, and she's like, oh, man. He's like, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. That is not good for us. And it wasn't good for the Celtics because they ended up losing this game.
So did they end up so the Lakers did end up losing the game, probably because of the missed foul call by the referee. But oh my gosh. So do you think LeBron James overreacted? Do you think he put on his best Oscar performance of to date? But in his defense, he did get fouled though, and it was a tie game. And if he didn't get fouled, maybe he would have made the shot or at least shoot free throws and maybe win the game. So yes, I can see why he's mad. So I guess it's not fun to make fun of him in this kind of situation. But it is kind of funny though, especially the way this YouTuber is narrating. So I think it's funny. And like I said, they end up losing the game, but it is what it is. So this is something I just want to show y'all because I just saw it on YouTube. And I said, you know what? It looks funny. So I'm going to show it to y'all. Anyway, hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you thought about this video. Was LeBron correct to overreact like that? Was he correct? Or did he overreact? Let me know below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, we're just getting started on this wonderful channel. The channel is growing very much. Thank you to all my subscribers. And thank you to all my future subscribers and supporters, okay? Once again, I'm going to catch you next time. In the meantime, between time, I love y'all. See y'all next time. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's me again, Fitz, for the Professional Sports Enterprise channel. It's been a while since I went live. There's been some issue with my channel for some reason, but I mean, I've been on air, but I don't know. Anyway, regardless, I'm waiting for somebody to come to the chat. Please, when you come in, smash that like button for me. Pretty please. All right. there's been a lot going on in the world of sports. All right. There's been a lot going on in the world of sports, man. But the main thing I'm going to talk about was Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp, the first day on First Take with Stephen A. Smith, and he looked a little nervous. I'm rooting for Shannon Sharp. Okay, and I'm also going to talk briefly about look at what Colorado did. Now I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to college football, I have not been paying that much attention to it. I used to be a big college basketball fan back in the days. Also, that's when the athletes stayed longer in college, but then most of them go to the NBA after 1 year. So I kind of stopped watching college basketball. I mean, I still watch college basketball, but I don't watch it like I used to, and I don't watch college football like I used to. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: the fact that Deion Sanders, prime time, Coach Prime, is the head coach of Colorado. Man, that game was crazy on Saturday. That game was crazy. I mean, back and forth scoring against TCU. Remember, TCU was in the championship game last year. Yes, they lost some people. They lost the quarterback. I think only 3 or 4 starters are returning this year. But the point is, they were ranked number 17, and Colorado reigning there. And Shedeur Sanders, wow, I can't say enough. Travis, Dylan, oh my gosh, these boys can play, and Coach Prime can coach. Man, look, I grew up in Miami, so I grew up being a UM fan, okay, for sure. Then I went to FIU, and FIU eventually got a football team. So I got to go with my alma mater first. So when it comes to FIU or UM, those are my teams. So with that being said, Colorado, because Coach Prime is there and because it looks exciting to watch, I'm not gonna say Colorado is one of my teams, but I'm gonna be rooting for them. I'm gonna try to watch them as much as possible, right? But anyway, let's talk about Shannon Sharp. So Shannon Sharp first day on First Take was today, and it looked nice suit, whatever, looking fly, and then out of nowhere, Molly asked a question, and remember on Undisputed, Shannon Sharp used to say skip, listen, skip this, skip that for 7 years or so. So of course, sometimes it's hard to get out of that pattern. So off the gate, Molly asked a question, and as Shannon Sharp was talking to Stephen A. Smith, look, I almost called him Skip too. When Shannon Sharp was talking to Stephen A. Smith, he called him Skip. He goes, "Yeah, Skip," and then you could tell Shannon Sharp felt embarrassed, almost like sad, almost, almost like sad. Deep down, I don't think Shannon Sharp wanted to leave Undisputed. Why? I mean, it was going great. Him and Skip worked well together. But let's face it, I'm a Skip Bayless fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also a Shannon Sharp fan. But some of the stuff Skip told Shannon was disrespectful, straight up. Not just recently with the I forgot the football player, who passed out, for the Bills, but he's been disrespectful even years before that to Shannon. And Shannon has always been a true professional, very true professional. So that's what I respect about him. And I am definitely rooting for Shannon Sharp. I don't want him to fail with this. I want him to strive. I think he's great. I used to watch him as a football player. He was a heck of a tight end, bro. Heck of a tight end for the Broncos and the Ravens. And and I really wish him the best. I wish him the best. On the flip side, you have Skip Bayless, the new Undisputed, with that little Wayne new song, intro song, fire. But then he has a dream team. Skip has a dream team, which is Sherman, Michael Irvin, and Keyshawn Johnson, which I used to watch all them guys. Yes, I'm old enough to have watched Michael Irvin play for the Cowboys. That's when I actually used to like the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong, I've always been a Miami Dolphin fan now, but actually used to like the Cowboys because Jimmy Johnson, ex-UM head coach, used to coach Jimmy Johnson. But I started watching the Cowboys when Jerry Jones fired Jimmy Johnson and put in his boy Barry Switzer. Even though they won again, that's when I stopped being the Cowboys. That's when I stopped liking the Cowboys because I didn't like when he did that. You know, that was not cool. But anyway, I just wanted to briefly talk about that right quick. So Shannon Sharp, keep your head up, man. You know, I got your back. We all have your back. You're gonna do fine. And also, I wish Skip the best. Also, okay. Let me know your comments below. Deion Sanders and Colorado did it again. They beat Nebraska today very easily. They blew them out. Now they are 2-0. Keep in mind, last year, Colorado only won one game the whole season. Now they already doubled that. And this is only getting better. I'm so happy for Prime and his son, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter. I mean, Deion, they got a squad, man. I wish them the best. And it's not over yet because they still have a long way to go, but I know Deion Sanders can definitely make it happen. Deion Sanders, led by Shador Sanders, beat Nebraska. In fact, they just blew them out. And now Colorado is 2-0. And at the post-game conference, post-game interview, Shador Sanders and Deion Sanders was very mad at the Nebraska head coach. They destroyed him on the field and verbally afterwards. Check out first what Shador Sanders had to say.
Saying pregame, and that's when I knew it was just extreme disrespect, and that's why it was the coach. The coach said a lot of things about my pops, about the program, but now that he want to act nice, I don't respect that because you hating on another man. You shouldn't do that. So it was just all respect was gone for them in their program.
So as you can see, Shador Sanders was very upset with the head coach of Nebraska, and he said he did not respect the coach or the whole Nebraska program. Wow. Now listen to what Deion Sanders had to say about this whole thing.
We didn't just want to win. We wanted to dominate. One of the funniest moments in the darn game after Shador took his helmet off after he made the tremendous scramble. It was like a Heisman type play. And I went over and said, you cannot do that. You cannot take your helmet off. He said, Dad, it's personal. And I just laughed. I just bent over and laughed my butt off because it was in a moment and I was really upset. And he broke the monotony up with it's personal. So they really took it to heart, that whole theme of the week.
So there you go. Both Deion Sanders and Shador Sanders was not very pleased with the head coach of Nebraska. So let me know what you think about this. Do you think Colorado can go undefeated? Let me know below because Deion Sanders is off to a great start and his son is a great quarterback. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Once again, this is the Professional Sports Enterprise channel. I'm with your host, Fitz. All right, I'm a little late to the party, but I'm covering the rest of the Giants and 49ers game. It is 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and 49ers lead 30-12. All right, let me just change something real quick. So this is the fourth quarter. So just like most people predicted, Giants are losing. You know, now I have no problem with the Giants. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. I'm sure some of y'all know that already. But, you know, so the Giants are okay. It's the Jets we don't like as Dolphins fans. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. Yes, so again, sorry I'm a little late to the party. But Giants are up. Giants are down 30-12. Giants has the ball right now. Safe to say that it's gonna be hard for them to come back, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Please, when y'all come in, please press the subscribe button and like button when you come in. Okay, I'm a little late to the party, you know. So, all right, there's about 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 49ers up 30-12. Again, it's not over until it's over. So I'm not going to be like, oh, 49ers, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't look good for the Giants. It just doesn't. Right? Now, there's an injured, hold up. There's a call. For the refs, rest of the flag. 49ers, San Francisco just got called with unnecessary roughness. Basically, they went extra. All right. Oh, let me put the thing on the board. So that's what's going on here. So, like I was saying, the 49ers are probably the team to beat in the NFC because Dallas Cowboys look good too. I'm not gonna lie. The kind of Dallas Cowboys actually looks good. So it's probably out of the Cowboys and 49ers. At the same time, Philadelphia, they're undefeated. They're not looking like a beast, but they're doing what they got to do to win. So at the end of the day, they are undefeated, right? Jalen Hurts so far isn't the Jalen Hurts that we know of, all right? Okay, Daniel Jones throws the ball. Giants first down. Again, 5 minutes left in the game. They're down, they're down 30-12. So anything can happen. I've always said that anything can actually happen. So I'm not saying that the Giants don't have a chance, but so like I was saying, so I think the teams to beat in the NFC are the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. Philadelphia, I put third in the NFC. I don't know, something about this year that I just don't see them going far. Cowboys. Let me tell you something. I've been a Cowboys fan. Well, I used to be a Cowboys fan back when Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman was balling, and Jimmy Johnson was the coach. I'm a Miami guy, so of course I like Irvin and Jimmy Johnson, and Emmitt too. But then when Jerry Jones fired Jimmy Johnson, that's when I stopped being a Cowboys fan. I just, Jerry Jones gets in his own way. Daniel Jones has the ball. Giants has the ball. Daniel Jones looks to pass, and he's pressured, gets the pass off, completes, but not for that much yards. So if the Giants lose this game, which it looks like they will, where do they go from here? Where do the Giants go from here? Where do you think they go? It's Daniel Jones got paid. I don't like counting people's money, but Daniel Jones got paid a lot of money to quarterback the Giants, and so far they got demolished the first game against the Cowboys. Demolished. And they won the second game, but it's a short week for them. I get it. But at the same time, they only scored 12 points. All right. Now, in their defense, 49ers are stacked, man. You got Debo, you got McCarthy, Purdy looking good. Kittles. Oh, ball's in the air. Interception. 49ers has an interception. The ball got batted in the air, and it landed in the 49ers' hands. It's just one of those nights, and it counts as an interception towards Daniel Jones, right? I'm going to see the replay again. It's, that's how it is sometimes, right? That's how it is sometimes. So let's see what happens exactly. It was, the receiver just let it go through his hands, and it was in the air. It was up for everybody to get, and 49ers got it. So it's not looking good for the Giants. Who's a Giant fan? I'm just curious. Who's a Giant fan over here? The Giants are not looking good, and 49ers might score again. Ball at the 50-yard line. Okay, there's 3 minutes and 36 seconds left. But where do the Giants go from here? Please, everybody, subscribe and press the like button. I'm gonna try to get the Colorado game too. Colorado is playing Oregon next Saturday. This Saturday coming up, it's gonna be big. And I'm gonna do a live reaction also here. All right. So Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, play well tonight. Play well. Again, we had the 49ers. San Francisco is stacked. Don't get me wrong. Defensive beast and offensively they're a beast. So I can't even hate on that. All right. Purdy has the ball, passes it. Boom, boom. So right now it's just pretty much game 2 minutes, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. The game is pretty much gonna be over soon. And again, the question is, where do the 49ers go from here? But where do the Giants go from here? Because at the end of the day, it's just not looking good. All right. Let's see. There's an injury. Giants, one of the Giants linemen, number 73 for the Giants, turned his ankle. So he's probably not gonna play for the rest of the night. So the Giants are gonna be what? 1-2 after this. Again, not saying the Giants was gonna go far, but some people was up on the Giants. Daniel Jones got a big contract, like I said. Now, but 49ers look good, man. 49ers look good. And when did they play Dallas? Soon. All right. I don't know, man. It's gonna be very, very interesting, I think, personally. Once the Cowboys, let's see I think the Cowboys play the Giants win. Let me see something. Cowboys versus 49ers. Cowboys versus 49ers 2023. They play each other on October 8th. At October 8th, the Cowboys plays the 49ers. That's gonna be a big game. Circle that on your calendar. All right, circle that October 8th. Circle that on your calendar. That's gonna be a big game, for sure. All right. So this game has still 3 minutes left. I never know why teams do this, but there's like minutes left, but they call time out when they're losing badly. So now let's talk about the AFC. There's no secret. I live in Miami, so I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. We're undefeated, baby, and Tua is the top of the list for MVP candidates. Now it's early, knock on wood. It's early, knock on wood, but Tua is balling. I mean, there's no way to call it. Tua is balling. All right. So for that, actually, San Francisco just punted the ball. All right. So Giants gonna get the ball probably at the 5-yard line, their 5-yard line. So the AFC, the Chiefs stumbling out the gate a little bit, not scoring that high. Now, Mahomes just got a huge deal. I think the richest contract in NFL history. I think every week I hear that for some reason. Kelsey's still not playing, and it goes to show you how important Kelsey is, right? It goes to show you how important Kelsey is to the team. Right, Chris Jones just came back, game 2. It takes a while to get into game shape or game speed. So this game is pretty much. I hate to say the game is over when it's not over, but it looks like it's gonna be over. Giants down by 18. Only a miracle for them to come back right now. It's gonna take a miracle for them to come back. Anyway, so Dolphins. Wait. So the AFC. Who do you got coming out of the AFC? I'm a Dolphin fan, so I got the Dolphins. Our division is tough. Everyone knows Aaron Rodgers is out for the season with an Achilles tear. Wish him the best. Wish him a speedy recovery. And I'm no Jets fan, but at the same time, I don't want that to happen to anybody. Um, Aaron Rodgers. I hope Aaron Rodgers heals up quickly. All right, right, Aaron Rodgers, just heal up quickly, okay? Um, so, oh, so our, our division, the Bills, Dolphins, Bills, Jets, and the Patriots. We are number one in our division. I like that. All right, Bills are 1-1, Patriots 0-2, Jets 1-1. So we need to win our division, man. We need to win our division and just get ready for get a good position for the playoffs. All right. So I have the Dolphins going to the Super Bowl. Yes, I'm a Dolphin fan, but realistically, they have a real chance of going to the Super Bowl. I know everyone's going to pick. I know most people are going to pick the Chiefs for the AFC. I get it, obviously. Bengals have a slow start. Joe Burrows is hurt. Baltimore is, Baltimore undefeated, but it's not the best. Baltimore don't look the best, but they are undefeated. So at the end of the day, that counts for something, right? That counts for something. But I really believe the AFC, the Dolphins are gonna come out the AFC, and I think, I don't know, the Cowboys or the 49ers. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. I don't know who's gonna come out the NFC. Again, I don't give Philadelphia that much of a chance, to be honest. I think if the Cowboys play Philly in the playoffs, I think the Cowboys are gonna beat them. Cowboys look hungry this year. They really look hungry. I know every year Jerry Jones talks about, oh, this the year, blah blah blah, but they actually look hungry this year. I'm not even gonna front you about that. So I don't know who's gonna come out. I don't know who's gonna come out in the NFC. I gotta see more games. I gotta see the season is early. This is technically the third week of the NFL. Well, I mean, it is the third week. Not technically, it is. Some teams are disappointed. Disappointing so far. Detroit Lions beat the Chiefs the first week. Everyone got happy. Detroit is coming, and then they lose the second game to a bad team. So looks like the Dolphins, the Lions are going to be inconsistent. Looks like it. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but I don't know. It just looks to me kind of interesting. Yeah. Oh, Baker Mayfield looks good. Baker Mayfield is Baker looks good for the Bucks. So there's about 1 minute and 55 seconds left in this game. 30-12. San Francisco has the ball. San Francisco leading. So again, who do you think gonna go to the Super Bowl? I think it's gonna be the Dolphins and either the 49ers or the Cowboys. I don't see Philly doing it. I don't see Washington doing it. I don't see Minnesota going. Green Bay actually is good this year also. Jordan Love looking good. I think he leads the league. He leads the league in touchdowns. Again, it's only 2 games. I keep saying it's only 2 games because at the end of the day, it's only 2 games. We really can't get too excited for 2 games, but it can give us an idea of how the season is gonna go for the most part. All right. Who's gonna beat the 49ers soon? Who do you think? All right. Let's see the 49ers schedule. Let's see the 49ers schedule. All right. Let's see the 49ers schedule. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right. So after this game, the 49ers are gonna play. They have a little extra days of rest. All right. All right. So game's pretty much over. Game's over. 49ers win. All right. Having a hard time coming up with the schedule for some reason. Give me 1 second. Hard time coming up with the schedule. So once the schedule comes up, I'm gonna try to read it. But that's it. Game over. 30-12. All right. That's a good game by the 49ers. And now since I'm already live, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this to the post-game show. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this live off and then go back live again and do the post-game show. All right, everybody, whoever's here, stay with me and join me in about a couple minutes for the post-game show. All right, peace. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Thank you for watching the Professional Sports Enterprise channel with your host, Fitz. What's up, everybody? Good to see y'all again. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I did a post-game show. I've been busy, but I'm back, y'all. Now, what I want to do is, the game just finished up between the 49ers and the Giants. Final score, 49ers 30, the Giants 12. Okay? 49ers 30, the Giants 12. All right? So let's see the Brock Purdy played well. The whole 49ers played well. 49ers is the beast. It's a beast. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's before I begin, I just want to say, everybody, thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Please go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe right quick. Show some love, all right? Show some love. I'm working hard here for y'all. Okay? Give me a second. So how did this game go? I'm not gonna say total domination by the 49ers, but they won pretty much handily. All right, 30-12 is a pretty big win. All right, scoring 30 points is always a big thing. So Daniel Jones compared to Brock Purdy, how did the two quarterbacks compare with each other? All right, excuse me, I'm gonna go over that right now. Excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna go over that right now, but in fact, I think it's just best to show y'all, right? Let's show y'all. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let's share the screen here. So I did a post-game live reaction, well, really fourth quarter game reaction. I was a little late to the party, but give me a second. Is it this one? Is it this one? I'm trying to, okay, this is it right here. Yeah, I want to bring this on the screen right quick. There we go. Yes. So give me a second. My computer's slow here. So let's put this here like this. Actually, no, let's do it the other way. Excuse me for a minute, everybody. Let's do it this way. There we go. So let's look at these stats together, okay? Let's look at these stats together. Like I said, please subscribe. If you subscribe, appreciate that. So Daniel Jones compared to Brock Purdy, how did the two quarterbacks do? All right, Daniel Jones threw for 22 out of 32 for 137 yards, 1 interception, and Brock Purdy was 25 for 37, 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So off the bat, Brock Purdy just played better. I mean, there's no way. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Okay, Giants are 1-2, 49ers 3-0. Brock Purdy just played better. I mean, much was a, a lot of talk was happening when Daniel Jones got paid, his huge contract. And I don't like counting people's money. It is what it is. But when quarterbacks get paid that much, and Saquon Barkley it's only getting 11 million, while Daniel Jones getting 40 million a year. I mean, you expect bigger things from Daniel Jones, okay? Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, look good again. Look good again. You know, Brock Purdy came on this. Brock Purdy got recognized last year when G got hurt. But and then technically Brock Purdy is undefeated. Right now, rushing yards, 49ers, 4 carries. Matt Breida for the 49ers, four carries, only 17 yards. Christian McCaffrey, beast, man. 18 carries, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, everyone knows he's great, but he is so undefeated still. I mean, undefeated. He is so underrated. I really think so. Receiving yards, say Darius Slayton for the 49ers, 3 receiving, 3 catches for only 32 yards. Or Debo, 6 catches for 129 yards and 1 beautiful touchdown. 1 beautiful touchdown. All right. I just don't know what to say. Well, again, by no means am I a Giants fan or anything like that, but I really think Daniel Jones has a lot of soul searching to do. The teams have a lot of soul searching to do. Being 1-2 in the NFC isn't as bad as being 1-2 in the AFC. All right, but at the end of the day, they need to win games. 49ers are on a roll, undefeated, and they play the Dallas Cowboys on October 8th. It's gonna be a much-watched game. All right, let's switch gears for a minute and let's talk about Deion Sanders real quick. Colorado, Deion Sanders is the talk of the town. Colorado is the talk of the town. Okay, there's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. They are the talk of the town. A lot of people are praising Deion Sanders. Of course, there's gonna be haters. There is one guy named Jason Whitlock, which I never personally liked. I just think he's different. He has a show called Fearless something, whatever, something like that, and he's definitely not fearless. There's a YouTube. Oh no, I don't want this here. There's a YouTube channel named Ticket TV. Great channel. If you get a chance, check him out, man. It's a great channel. And he actually, Jason Whitlock was doing some interview on Jason Whitlock was on somebody else's channel, some interview, whatever. So Ticket TV called up and actually spoke to Jason Whitlock and was asking him questions about the Kobe incident, about how Jason Whitlock used to diss Kobe, and then after he died, after Kobe died, then he changed his tune, and then Ticket TV was gonna ask Jason about this whole beef with Deion Sanders, and Jason Whitlock literally got up and ran from the smoke. Ticket TV stepped up to him, put up to him, and Jason Whitlock, his show is called Fearless. He actually ran. he got up. Oh, I'll be back. Oh, I can't. Whatever. He got sensitive. I can't stand Jason Whitlock. Anyway, the point. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. I personally think when it comes to that guy, it's not his opinion. I think he's jealous of athletes, poor athletes. I really think so. I don't know if he's insecure or not. I really don't know. But anyway, the point is, this is what it is. But Deion Sanders, Colorado plays Oregon this Saturday. Deion Sanders had a press conference the other day, and the numbers he was saying was staggering as far as how much impact Colorado is doing around the U.S. That game against Colorado State was the fifth watched game on ESPN ever. Ever. Wow. I think he said something about it peaked at 11 million people at one time. That game. I mean, staggering numbers. Apparently he sold his own pair of sunglasses and made like millions of dollars in a couple of days. Deion Sanders is winning. He's winning. There's no way to sugarcoat it. There's no way to say it. Deion Sanders is winning. Please, everybody, smash that like button and press the like button. So Colorado is a 20-point dog against Oregon. Okay, 20-point underdog. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna beat Oregon, but they can. I mean, it's tough because Oregon has talent, and Colorado doesn't have definitely one of the best players, Travis Hunter, a two-way player, plays offense and defense. By that cheap hit Blackburn did on him, but Travis Hunter forgave him, Deion Sanders forgave him, and the team forgave Henry Blackburn for that illegal, dirty hit. But it is what it is. So the fact that Colorado is not going to have Travis Hunter against Oregon, that's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough for them to beat Oregon. I'm not going to lie. But I believe. I believe. Do you believe? I believe. There's a chance that they actually might pull it off. Okay, if they, first of all, the amount of eyeballs the amount of eyeballs that's gonna be in that game is gonna be tremendous. If Colorado was to beat Oregon this Saturday, they play USC the following Saturday. That's gonna be the most watched game ever. Period. In my opinion. Man, NFL, Major League, NFL, baseball. I think in the U.S. at least it's gonna be the most watched game ever. But let me know who you think is gonna win. Do you think, do you think Colorado's gonna put it off? I don't know. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Just want to touch up on that, okay? But who you think gonna win? If Colorado loses to Oregon, it's not the biggest thing in the world because they're a 20-point underdog. But if Colorado beats Oregon, oh my gosh, can you imagine? Deion Sanders is just winning. I used to watch Deion Sanders. I'm old enough to have seen Deion Sanders play baseball and football. He was that good as an athlete, right? I'm turning 50 years old this Sunday, so I've been around, meaning that I've seen Deion Sanders play, like literally. He's an athlete, he's winning. And when people are shining like that, there's always going to be some haters. I mentioned Jason Whitlock earlier is the biggest hater. The coach for the Colorado State was hating on him. I forgot his name. But it was a good game. Everyone thought Colorado was going to blow out Colorado State, but it was one of the best games I've ever seen. Now, in my defense, that was a late game. That was a very late game. So I actually went to sleep in the second half, and then I woke up and saw the rest of the highlights and stuff. Man, what a game. Sha'Carri Sanders, for sure, he's NFL ready. I think so. He's calm. And Tom Brady helped mentor him into, as a quarterback. So and you could tell he's totally calm. I saw a report earlier today yesterday that Tom Brady, I guess Sha'Carri Sanders has a Maybach or wants a Maybach car or whatever, and Tom Brady basically told him, you don't need one. And I agree with that. Anyway, that's his money. But Colorado plays Oregon. If Colorado beats Oregon, I'm not a betting man. Just so you know, I'm not a betting man at all. Right? But for those of y'all who are betting,